What's going on, everybody? This is Mike with Kingdom Life coming in today with another video that hopefully is a blessing to someone. It certainly has blessed myself, put my motivation for what I need to be doing in my life on another level, as far as discovering my gift, discovering my hidden potential, my purpose, and refining it and using it to help the world. Because that's what we all was born to do. We all have something in us that we're supposed to be giving to the world. And today, that's what I'm going to be talking about, is how we need to focus and master our vision. Okay? How we need to focus and master our vision. So this is pretty much like a letter that I wrote pretty much to ourselves. How to master your gift. One of the greatest failures is not identifying the objective of success. So in other words, people fail because they don't know what they want to succeed in. To aim at nothing, they say, is to hit everything. And most of the people on this planet are basically running around the earth with a loaded life aiming at nothing. So to aim at everything is to hit nothing. And that's what is the cause of most of our frustrations and our depressions. We know we are busy, we know we are active, but we're not really focusing on anything specific. So let me give you an example of that. So suppose I come to you and say, hey, let's meet. And you ask me where, okay? And I answer anywhere. And then you ask, when do you want to meet? And my answer be anytime. So think. So when do you think we actually going to meet up? Where do you think we're going to meet up? And see right there, that's the thing. Like, that's what that analogy was, that, you keep saying, oh yeah, when you want to do this, we could do it anywhere. Where? What time? Well, we could do it anytime. You're not answering the question. You're not giving that a specific. Okay? And that is most of the human race pretty much generally living like that way. They have no appointment with life, no time to accomplish their destiny. Most of the human race are generally contractors, right? They are constructing everything and building nothing. Constructing everything and building nothing. Most people in the world attempt to do everything and accomplish nothing. So, like on a weekend, right, on a Friday evening, most of us are probably tired, right? And the question is, what did you do that made you tired, that took you any closer to where you wanted to actually go in life? So, some people are actually just busy doing unimportant things. Most of the human race are suffering from the problem of being general. The problem with the human race is not the color of the skin, but the color of our lives. Okay? Most of us really don't have a problem with our pigmentation. So whether you black, white, brown, high yellow, whatever color you are, it really doesn't count as to whether you will be a success or a failure. Pigmentation is not the problem. The problem is the color of your lives. And that color is the color gray, Gray. Okay? They never seem to have a black or white life. They never seem to have a precise way of living. They always just there. That's what gray living is, the color gray. Many claim that their gray lives is a result of their pursuit of balance in their lives. That's what most people claim why they life are gray. But people say, well, I don't want to go too much on one side or the other side. I don't really want to go after anything because I may miss something. That's the excuses. Well, what they call balance is really an excuse for not making a choice. Others are so indecisive that their only decision is not to decide. And that's how most people live. So balance is not the inclusion of everything, and it is not the avoidance of anything. Balance is usually just an excuse people use for being lukewarm. People say, well, I don't want to really become too serious about anything because I might miss what I really want to do. And they have that excuse for 10, 15, 20, 45 years of their life. And then they end up being an average, mediocre person. So balance is the maintenance of equilibrium while moving toward a destination. So an example of that is like big boats, small boats on the ocean, right? They're always wanting to do what? Maintain their balance. But wouldn't it be depressing and frustrating and even a waste of time and fuel if a boat spend its whole life just balancing on the ocean, making sure it doesn't tip itself over, and doing that for 50 years, just balancing. That's all you're doing, just balancing. So the problem is balance is a means to an end. So we say what? We don't want to choose anything specific in life because we got to keep balance. What I say to you is that a boat keeps balance on its way to a Pacific port, to a Pacific destination. So you got to go somewhere while you're maintaining your balance. So it's not just about balancing, but you have to be trying to go somewhere, a destination, while maintaining the balance. So life was never designed to be lived in the gray area. So many people in the world have really worked hard and accomplished nothing. Some of you are, 65, 70 years old, 75. All you look back on is, what have I done with my life? What have I made as a contribution to the human race? What have I really left for the next generation to know that I was here? There's no same footprints in the sand of history that looks like mine. We all got all different footprints. Okay? So what a tragedy to go through life and nobody never knew who you was. Okay? So the best some people do in life after working for 60 years for a company is getting a pen or a clock for their time put in the company. But I tell you that the nature of God is purpose. Okay? And the word purpose is the same word in the Greek that means intent. I-N-T-E-E, I-N-T-E-N-T, intent. So God is a God of purpose. Okay? He is a God of intent. He is always doing something and going somewhere. There's nothing in this wonderful book called the Bible where God is just entertaining. There's no entertainment in God. There's no page on the Bible where God appears just to let people see how he looks. Every appearance of God in history was because he wanted something done and he was doing it. God doesn't just show up. God acts. A-C-T-S. He acts. Most of us on this planet are basically showing up. God hates people that live in the gray. God doesn't want anybody to be gray. Why? Because of his integrity. So gray means it's neither yes or no, right? It's a maybe. The person never can make up their mind which way they want to go with their life. It's never yes or no. It's always maybe this, maybe I'll do that, maybe this. So God hates that. He hates that kind of living in his creation because he didn't create us like that. Okay? So Jesus has some things to say about the gray living. Okay? So Matthew, the book of Matthew, chapter 5. We can start with verse 36 through 37. It says, so Jesus is talking about the gray living right here. And he explained how he felt about it, okay? So Jesus said he doesn't like people who can't decide to decide. And most of the people in the world are living in this gray area of life, okay? They never quiet on one thing all in their heart. So when you look at verse 37 of Matthew 5, Jesus said this. He said, all you need to say is a simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one. So Jesus is saying what? He is saying it is evil to be living in the gray. He said it's just a yes or no. Anything else you saying outside of yes or no, far as an answer, he said that's evil. He called that evil. So Jesus' words, not my words. Jesus' words. It's a maybe type of life. See, anything out of a yes or no. You living like a maybe type of, that's what the gray area means. Maybe this, maybe I'll do that. Either you going or coming. You either up or down. You either doing something or you're not doing something. Either you are heading in a direction or you headed in another direction. You can't just suspend your life, right? Because there are millions of people who are still not sure who they are, what they're about, and they're spending money, wearing clothes, and eating food. Some people have no intent of doing anything with their lives. And God has invested so much in you, okay? So we have to stop putting off and procrastinating and hoping that you'll get there. God says decide whether you want a curse or a blessing. Decide whether you're going to kill yourself or live. Either be unholy or be holy. No in between. Decide what you're going to do with your life. Some people flirt with God. They wink with God. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes they love him, sometimes they don't. Revelations, in the book of Revelations, chapter 3, verse 15, this is another scripture about the great living. It says this. It says, I know your deeds. This is Jesus talking. That you are neither cold nor hot. I wish you were either one or the other. So because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I am about to spit you out my mouth. This is Jesus' words. So Jesus is saying, decide what you want to do, please. Okay? Show you another verse. In book of James, chapter 1, verse 17 says, every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. See, that's the real character of God. He doesn't change like shifting shadows like people do. Always this way one way, the next day this one, this is this and this. So God is a God who gives out gifts and doesn't vary about the gifts. So when he gives you something, he doesn't want to see anything else than what he gave you. So whatever God invested in us, that's what he wants to see. So he is a good God who give out good gifts to all mankind. Every single person on this planet, 8 billion, whatever the number is, we all got a gift from God. And he doesn't vary. Nor does he change in his expectations. It never changes. His expectations for us never change to the gift he already gave us. So God expects to see what he gave us. We were not born to do everything. Okay? So we got to keep saying that to ourselves. We were not born to do everything. It sounds simple, but most of us are breaking our necks trying to do everything. We was not born to meet all the needs on the earth. We were born and created to do something. Not everything, but something. Okay? So there's something God created you to do, and that something is supposed to be your focus and your attraction. That something is what's supposed to motivate you and keep you on track. The mistake most people make is thinking the main goal of life is to stay busy. And I'm going to tell you, that is a lie. Okay, the main goal of life is not to stay busy. Busy does not equal progress. Busy does not mean you going anywhere. What we mess up at is becoming experts at everything and proficient at nothing. So, for example, let's say you're 18 years old, right? What have you done so far in your life? You spent so much time trying to keep up with your friends that you never met yourself or God. So it is not peer pressure. It's not peer pressure. That's what we put on it, but it's not peer pressure. What that really is having others rule your life. That's what that is. So another example. You're 40 years old. You look back at your life. What have you done that the world can't forget? What imprint did you put on this world? So procrastination, right, can become a full-time occupation. Procrastination can become a full-time occupation. Some people know how to avoid real issues of life. They just know how to always wiggle out of it. But see, we need to be like the apostles in the Bible. The apostles were known for their acts, ACTS. They were known for their acts, not for what they said, but their actions behind it. Okay, these were people who were doers, who had a destination, and they got busy doing it. They were changing the world. They were changing systems in the world, and they was affecting the governments. They had nations afraid of them whenever they showed up. So change don't come until someone actually gets mad. Okay, so if we're going to be what we were born to be known for your acts. Okay, because God appoints, God anoints, and he also distinguishes people. So find your gift. Look at Michelangelo, right? He poured his life into his work. And that's why till this day, we can't forget him. See what I'm saying? He stayed with his gift and didn't change it. He stayed in it. He got better with it, kept refining his gift, got better. The gift got better to the point where he's long and gone, died years ago. And we still talk about him to this day. Look at Martin Luther King. He poured his life into his work, what he believed in. That was his gift. His gift was being a leader of equalness for everybody. And we still talk about him to this day. He's gone. So there's something that's supposed to make us forgettable. All of us have that in us too. There's something that's supposed to make us unforgettable in this world. So we have to stay with that one thing, our gift. Stop moving so much from this to this. So discover your gift. And your gift, how you would say, Mike, how would you discover your gift? Your gift is something that's in you that always been there. A gift is something that don't have to be taught. See, your gift is something that's just in you, that's itching to always want it to become and do, but you kept putting on other stuff on top of it. You kept piling it on top. Let's say since you was a teenager, you loved to draw, you loved to paint, you loved to sing, you wanted to help people, you wanted to be a social worker, you wanted to help do this and do that in the world, but you kind of doubted yourself, you procrastinated. Then you went to just a college degree to get a business degree in something that you don't really want to do. See, that's not your gift. Even if you're making decent money from it, deep down, you still have a void somewhere in yourself. So you have to discover your gift. God placed something in all of us to be a contribution to the world, to be a help to the world, because everybody needs the gift that's in each individual person in this world. We all need it. I need, whoever listening to this, I need your gift. You need mine. We need each other gifts. That's what God placed in each person here. So you're not a mistake. We're all here for a reason, a great reason. Okay? So that was my word for today, man. How to master our vision, how to discover the gift. I hopefully this right here opening some eyes and hearts, because it's definitely changing me on a whole new motivation now. You know what I mean? Like, don't put another spark up on me. I got another fire that done got lit now, and I'm headed just that straight way. I ain't falling off for nothing. Okay, so hopefully y'all guys, man, be encouraged, be blessed, stay stress free, and until next time I see y'all guys again, man, y'all guys be good out there. It's Mike with Kingdom Life.